Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's webinar. My name is Susan Valakis, and I'm the Training Development Coordinator at NOW, and as such, I bring you these webinars on the third Thursday of each month. If you've missed any of them, you can find replays on our website, nowfoods.com/webinars, or on our NOW YouTube channel. If you have any questions during the webinar, please use the chat bubble on your screen to submit your questions, and we will respond to you with an answer by email. Now, you may or may not know that NOW brings about 50 new products to market every year, everything from cutting-edge new products to new sizes and new potencies, and all of this helps us to support our mission to empower healthier living. Today's presentation will run about 30 minutes, and it will be presented by one of NOW's very own, Jim Golick. Jim is a certified and licensed dietitian nutritionist in Illinois. He's been in the industry for over 40 years and has a long history with NOW Foods in retail management, nutrition counseling, as well as in our corporate environment. He's currently part of the product information team at NOW, where he answers questions and shares his vast knowledge with retailers, consumers, and practitioners from all around the world. So with that, please join me in welcoming Jim Golick. Welcome, Jim.
Thanks, Sue. Welcome, everyone. We're here to talk about the new products that we introduced in the last half of 2024 from July to December. And let's get started. Some really nice products, really unique and innovative ones. Starting with our omega-3 fish oil gummy chews, our reformulated Kid Fits grape and orange flavors, our eSport reaction powder, our mass gainer, our pre-workout advanced energy, 3 varieties of organic plant protein, whey protein with matcha, advanced joint support, AAKG 2200, magnesium glycinate with bioperin, and KSM 66 ashwagandha, Aroma mist sprays, and Aroma orb diffuser, and our organic avocado oil. So for starters, our omega-3 fish oil gummy chews are a great high potency gummy and sugar-free and no fishy taste. Now, traditional gummies are a popular dosage form for nutritional supplements. They're often high in sugar, relatively low in nutrients, requiring several per serving. But this great tasting fish oil is sugar-free and sweetened with xylitol, erythritol, and stevia, and it is in a unique delivery form compared to typical gummies. So unlike traditional gummy fish oils, these chews feature 750 milligrams of fish oil that provides 300 milligrams of EPA and 225 milligrams of DHA, and it's manufactured at low temperatures to preserve nutrients. And this utilizes patented emulsification technology for superior absorption that can increase the bioavailability of the EPA and DHA by about 44%. How is this done? Well, it's done by breaking these fat particles or globules into very small, easily absorbable droplets so the body can more effectively absorb these critical nutrients compared to traditional fish oil supplements. And just one gummy is a day is needed. The ingredients of fish oil come from anchovies, mackerel, and sardines. You can see the ingredients at the top of the page. And the fish gelatin comes from basa and tilapia fish. Also notice that this is Friend of the Sea certified product. Friend of the Sea is a nonprofit organization that seeks to protect marine environments and sea life by promoting sustainable fishing methods. You also notice the GOED proud member logo. GOED is the global organization of EPA and DHA omega-3s to showcase our commitment to integrity, responsible behavior, and the production of quality fish oil products. Next, we have the Kid Fits Grape Splash and Juicy Orange. 2 new flavors, the grape splash and juicy orange, reformulated for better taste that could help support immune health, bone health, and well-being. And the serving size is 2 chewable tablets for children 4 and up. And there's only 1 gram of total sugar from organic cane sugar per 2 tablets. It's free of dairy, egg, soy, and gluten, and vegan, kosher, and halal. And this formula is made to appeal to picky children with picky tastes. So hopefully it'll be helpful for those kids that are looking for, and parents are looking for something better. Let's take a closer look. So we include ingredient dosages that match the most current nutrition recommendations. You can see that on the supplement facts panel off on the right, and the ingredients you can see at the bottom. Now, when evaluating a good multi for kids, I've always tried to focus on some basics like minerals like iron and zinc. Now, interestingly, some popular brands contain 0 iron, which I don't quite agree with. Our Kidvites contains 5 milligrams of the very well-absorbed Albion ferric glycinate. And our Kidvites also contain 3 milligrams of well-absorbed Albion zinc bisglycinate. It is also worth noting that popular mass market brands of kid vitamins may contain synthetic ingredients like DL tocopherol form of vitamin E, which is less well absorbed and utilized by the body compared to the natural D-alpha tocopherol form as used in ours. Also, surprisingly, most brands failed to include any calcium or magnesium, which is included in ours. Of course, one would never find any artificial colors or flavors in a now product, including the Kidvits. Next up, we have a really neat, innovative product, eSport Reaction. It's for gaming performance supplement. So for many young folks out there, internet gaming is huge worldwide, and marathon games can last hours or days, and that can zap focus and energy. So eSports is a safer, all-natural, delicious chocolate milkshake flavor that was developed to maintain a competitive edge. And it contains several ingredients that are rather unique. Xtenergy is a naturally sourced, solvent-free, sustained release caffeine derived from green coffee beans, which helps to avoid caffeine crash effects, unlike typical caffeine-containing drinks and supplements. And its effects are noticeable over a prolonged 6 to 8 hours. This formula also contains an award-winning ingredient called an extra, made from proprietary extract of Alpinia galanga, better known as Thai ginger. And in one study with this material, scores for attention and focus were greater in the group receiving an extra, with attention benefits noted within 30 minutes. It also contains lutein zeaxanthin for vision and Maki Bright to not only shield vision from high energy blue light from computer screens, but also to keep the eyes moisturized, and all in a chocolate milkshake flavor. So eSport Reaction addresses reaction time plus energy levels plus alertness plus protects vision without affecting one's heart rate or blood pressure, which excess caffeine can sometimes do. So this covers more bases than competitive products in a natural product. And here's the details. A scoop is 15 grams. You get 30 servings per container. And notice that there is not much protein in this. This is not designed to be a protein powder, but more of a specialized product for eSports reaction and energy and focus. And the total caffeine you'll see is 100 milligrams, which is equivalent to a small cup of coffee. And one simply adds a scoop to a 10 or 12 ounce glass of liquid, water, milk, or your favorite beverage, and stir or blend, and can take it once or twice a day. Notice that there is at least 8 organic ingredients from non-fat dry milk powder, erythritol, cocoa powder, beet sugar, gum acacia, monk fruit extract, milk chocolate flavor, or vanilla flavor. So it's really a amazing, healthy alternative to what's out there. Next, we have Mass Gainer, ideal for active individuals. And it's a blend of highly bioavailable proteins and easily absorbable carbs and high quality fats. Provides a whopping 560 calories, 41 grams of protein, 69 grams of carbs, and 15 grams of fat to support mass gaining goals. And the serving size would be 3-level scoops. That provides about 18 servings per 5.5 pound container. And you see the ingredients at the bottom here: dextrose, pea protein isolate, maltodextrin, whey protein concentrate, sweet cream powder, cocoa, xylitol, natural flavors, organic stevia leaf extract, xanthan gum, and sunflower lecithin. Now, interestingly, this formula stacks both pea and whey protein, which helps to prolong the digestion and the release of protein over a longer period of time. And there's no soy, eggs, or gluten used in this formula. It has no artificial sweeteners or flavors, and it is also tested for steroids and melamine to ensure safety. Here's the information on the sheet. I won't bother to mention that, but you can see that. Just mentioned that the potassium level is quite substantial at the bottom of the page there, which is helpful as well. Next, we have the pre-workout advanced energy in watermelon flavor. It supports energy, endurance, and muscle recovery during workouts. And it features a number of very common products or ingredients that are common in the sports industry, sports supplement industry: betaine, creatine, beta-alanine, carnitine, arginine, and caffeine for focused energy to help one train harder. So betaine is also known as trimethylglycine. It's a modified amino acid. It's involved in numerous cellular functions. This is also not the same as betaine hydrochloride, which is used in digestion. But betaine helps to promote endurance and optimize muscle output. There's also beta-alanine, which helps delay fatigue and promote recovery. Arginine supports nitric oxide production and nutrient delivery. And of course, the caffeine helps maintain physical energy and focus. So one would take 1.5 level tablespoons and 14 to 16 ounces of water or other beverage. Take about 20 or 30 minutes before a workout. Contains natural, besides what's listed on the left label for the ingredients, it also contains natural flavors and erythritol, maltodextrin, citric acid, sodium bicarbonate, malic acid, silicon dioxide, beet powder, stevia leaf extract, and guar gum. Notice that the caffeine content in this formula is 200 milligrams, which is about equivalent to maybe roughly 14 to 16 ounces of coffee, depending on the brand. Next up, we have the organic plant protein, which is for vegan and vegetarians in particular, and is a protein blend from pea, pumpkin seed, and hemp sources. It comes in unflavored, vanilla, and chocolate flavors. There is no dairy or soy in any of those formulations. And each 1/3 cup serving provides 21 to 22 grams of protein, including 9 grams of all 9 essential amino acids in a convenient space-saving pouch. Now let's talk about a little more in detail. The unflavored contains simply organic pea, pumpkin, and hemp proteins. The vanilla contains those protein sources plus organic vanilla flavor, organic beet sugar, organic gum acacia, and organic stevia extract. And the chocolate has the same protein sources plus organic beet sugar, organic chocolate flavor, organic vanilla flavor, organic cocoa powder, organic gum acacia, organic stevia extract, and sea salt. Now, the nutrition facts panel is listed up here. You'll notice that the unflavored has 110 calories, whereas the vanilla and chocolate flavors have a bit more calories at 140 due to the extra ingredients in there. Still, even the vanilla and the chocolate flavors are relatively low in sugar, so should not be a concern for those people looking to limit their sugar content. Next up, we have whey protein with matcha. A whey protein is a blend of high-quality whey concentrate and isolate designed to maximize amino acid absorption and biological value. Whey protein is considered to have the highest biological value of any protein source compared to beef, milk, casein, or soy. And there's over 5.3 grams of branched chain amino acids required for muscle synthesis in that. There's also extra glutamine acid, and then also contains matcha. Now matcha, what is matcha? Well, it's a type of high quality powdered green tea. It has a unique non-bitter taste and is the most aromatic form of green tea. And matcha contains polyphenols and chlorophyll and theanine, which can help maintain overall health. So it's a perfect invigorating add-on to a protein shake. And the ingredients are listed here. The whey protein concentrate, xylitol, the matcha green leaf, whey protein isolate, glutamine, vanilla flavor, stevia leaf, sunflower lecithin, and xanthan gum. And just scoop into ounces of water or milk or your favorite beverage, stir or blend. And there is about 32 milligrams of caffeine in 1 scoop serving, and that comes from the matcha green tea itself. And if you look over on the right, the total sugar is quite low at 2 grams, and the protein is substantial at 26 grams. And the 2 grams of sugar, by the way, comes from the lactose in the whey concentrate, which is low enough to be agreeable for most lactose intolerant folks. Next up, we have advanced joint support, joint lubricant and comfort support formula, and it supports healthy joint function and contains a number of really common ingredients, at least the glucosamine, an essential building block for cartilage, and hyaluronic acid, which is found in joint fluid, aids in lubrication and in resisting compressive forces. What makes this rather unique is the OperaFlex, which is a proprietary boswellia extract, which assists in the maintenance of healthy joints and helps relieve occasional minor pain from overexertion or stress. Now, some people may not know what boswellia is. It's from the frankincense, the tree resin, native tree native to India. Now, what makes this particular type of boswellia superior to most other brands on the market is that the OperaFlex has 4 double-blind, placebo-controlled clinical trials, which is really excellent science on that, demonstrating joint comfort efficacy, starting in just 5 days with a low 100 milligram a day dose. So the formula is listed here. Get some of the sodium and potassium from the other ingredients, and glucosamine sulfate, hyaluronic acid, and the OperaFlex 53 milligrams, and that's per 1 capsule. So one can get the researched level of 100 milligrams by taking 1 capsule twice a day, which is what's recommended. Next up, we have the AAKG 2200. That's arginine alpha ketoglutarate. Arginine alpha ketoglutarate plays a key role in multiple metabolic and cellular pathways, and arginine is a precursor to nitric oxide, which influences blood flow. So arginine itself is a conditionally essential amino acid involved in protein synthesis in support of healthy immune functions, and then the Alpha-ketoglutarate portion is a metabolic derivative of arginine, key player in amino acid metabolism and energy production, and it's used in the Krebs cycle to regulate amino acid synthesis and ATP, which is the energy that runs our cells. Arginine also plays a role in urea production, helping to rid the body of excess ammonia. So the suggested usage is 4 capsules daily on an empty stomach, and that amount of 4 capsules contains 2,200 milligrams. Next up, we have magnesium bisglycinate caps with bioperine. Now, this is a highly absorbable form. Now, many people take magnesium glycinate to obtain the benefits of both glycine, the amino acid, and magnesium. So it's going to get into this in a little more detail. So magnesium is found in an estimated 300, as a cofactor in an estimated 300 enzymes, and is critical for energy production and metabolism, muscle contraction, nerve impulse transmission, and bone mineralization. It also is involved in calcium balance via the parathyroid gland. Now, glycine itself is a versatile amino acid which functions like a calming neurotransmitter in the brain and aids the maintenance of healthy sleep patterns. Now, according to WebMD, glycine supplements help to encourage insulin response in healthy people. It's also essential for synthesis of glutathione, which is also produced in our body to help fight free radicals that can otherwise cause oxidative stress and damage to cells. Glycine is also involved in the synthesis of creatine, which helps to provide muscles with the energy needed for short bursts of strength and speed, while also providing the brain with energy to help with cognitive tasks such as short-term memory and reasoning. Now, some people may wonder, what the heck is bioperine? Well, this is a proprietary black pepper extract, which may theoretically enhance magnesium absorption. Now, bioperine can work to increase blood flow to the GI tract and increase active transport of nutrients into the body. So its efficacy in increasing mineral transport has been shown with selenomethionine, or selenium, as a model that led to its use in this product. Next, we have more information regarding the magnesium glycinate. Now, magnesium glycinate, when fully bound together, when there's a tight molecular bond between magnesium glycinate, it's a type of a mineral chelate, and chelate is a soluble bond and then when it's made this way, it passes intact through the digestive tract and into cell membranes. So in doing so, it's protected from potential interactions with other nutrients. It's also been shown to be easier on the GI tract than inorganic sources of magnesium, such as oxide. Now, how does this stack up to other competitive magnesium glycinate products sold online? Well, we did a study on this a couple of years ago. We tested 16 magnesium glycinate supplements that were being sold on Amazon. We tested them. Now, again, a fully chelated magnesium, fully tightly bound magnesium and glycine, would have excellent water solubility and lacks a laxative effect. And it can be better absorbed and more expensive than other forms, and can be at risk of substitution with lower quality forms, such as just blending glycine with magnesium oxide or magnesium carbonate. So almost all other brands we tested failed to include the actual chelated magnesium form as on the label. And well, how did we do this? Well, we purchased all these 16 brands on Amazon and subjected them to testing at our own in-house lab, which is ISO certified. ISO certification is the International Standards Organization, which is a standard for laboratory competence. It's an international standard that's accepted worldwide. And we also sent samples of the same lot bottle to Eurofins, which is a contract lab commonly used in our industry. And so We published the research on this. But how did we do this testing? Well, first of all, to determine the levels of water-soluble magnesium glycinate, we used an ICP OES testing method, and that stands for inductively coupled plasma optical emission spectroscopy, which is an analytical technique used in detection and quantification of macro mineral elements. And we used a water extraction instead of acid digestion. Reason for that is acid digestion could remove the chemical bonds of a chelated mineral complex, which would defeat the purpose of this testing. So when we tested this, 12 out of the 16 products met the label claim for total magnesium content. However, when we did further testing, we found that only the now products met the label claim when we looked at the soluble, chelated, properly bound form of magnesium, the glycinate form, suggesting that other brands use non-soluble forms of magnesium in place of the more expensive fully chelated glycinate form. So unfortunately, it is known in industry that many brands either knowingly or unknowingly simply blend glycine with magnesium oxide or carbonate, and then label the product as magnesium glycinate. So the difference is that an improperly labeled product is much lower cost, is not fully reacted or bonded chelate. So this illustrates why now has a well-deserved reputation worldwide for high quality products. A magnesium glycinate found online with a better price than now does not necessarily mean that it is a better value. Next up, we have a new addition to our ashwagandha line. It's KSM66 ashwagandha. Many of you may be familiar with ashwagandha, which is a native to India, the Middle East, and parts of Africa. It's been used in Ayurvedic medicine in India for thousands of years, believed to have adaptogenic properties, meaning it could help the body to cope with stress and promote overall well-being, including sleep. It can also help mood and cognition and sexual well-being in both men and women. So this KSM66 has been clinically validated, and it's been produced with a unique proprietary extraction process without the use of solvents, which is quite interesting. So the subject of numerous clinical trials with this material has shown that it has higher bioavailability than regular ashwagandha extracts. That means it's more easily absorbed, lasts longer in the body, and just one 600 milligram capsule a day is generally sufficient. Next up, we have the Aroma Orb USB plug diffuser. It's got color rotating LED lights, 5 fluid ounce water capacity, runs up to 7 hours, and covers about 500 square feet. And it's in a kind of a dark gray modern design that complements any decor style. And ultrasonic vibrations, by the way, are used to create an ultrafine mist without the use of heat. So that helps to maintain essential oil integrity and its holistic properties. Next up, we have a neat line of aroma mist sprays that we've developed. Take a 10 Zen, blissful balance, and mind that energy, made with essential oils. So take a Zen 10 has a calming blend of pure essential oils that helps people to sleep and unwind. And it contains lavender, orange, tangerine, patchouli, ylang-ylang, Roman chamomile, and sandalwood oils. Then you can just mist it into the air or on your linens 15 to 30 minutes before bed. And you can take a deep breath and let the calming aroma envelop your body and help you drift off to dreamland. Now, during the day, we have people that might want to use something daytime. I have blissful balance, which is helps to people enjoy a spa-like experience wherever they go. You can breathe, spray into the air, breathe deep, unwind, and restore your inner peace. So you could use it in your among your daily routine or your next yoga session by misting it around your surroundings, and just let that aroma create a comforting atmosphere throughout the day. That sounds nice. And then we have Mind That Energy, which is a centering blend of essential oils to ground your thoughts, rejuvenate your spirit, create a sense of well-being for the mind and body. That contains peppermint oil, lemon peel, frankincense, rosemary, lavender, and sandalwood oils. I forgot to mention that the Blissful Balance contains frankincense, Roman chamomile, vetiver oil, cedarwood, atlas oil, geranium oil, and sandalwood oil. So just mist away and go, isn't that nice? And lastly, we have our organic avocado oil. It is cold pressed and unrefined and has a rich, robust, buttery flavor. Now, avocado oil is high in fatty acids such as the monounsaturated fat oleic acid, which is also found in abundance in olive oil. But avocado oil has a higher smoke point, so that makes it more ideal for use in stir frying and sauteing, or just using it in salad dressings. Or you can use it as a finishing drizzle on food and vegetables. It comes in a glass bottle, which is only available in stores. It also is non-GMO, kosher, and halal, and keto-friendly. Well, that's quite an exciting lineup of products that we introduced in the last half of 2024. Stay tuned for more good things to come in 2025. Until then, be well and be happy with now. Okay, Sue.
All right. Well, thank you, Jim. That is quite a lineup of products. I always enjoy learning about them, and always end up making my list of the things that I need to get. So
It's ever growing.
ever growing, yes. And in fact, while you were talking about the fish oils, I do have the gummy chews on my desk,
Oh, good for
and I
you.
take them. I take them every day, and I forgot to take mine this morning, so you reminded me. Thank you. And I
Okay.
want to say they are tasty. You know,
Yeah.
they're different. They're not like a gummy bear or anything like that. They're
Mhm.
different.
Yeah.
I think that's why they're called gummy chews. Um, have you tried them?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
Matter of fact, I have, and my wife and myself both enjoy them. Yeah, they
yeah.
have a nice mild passion fruit flavor to them, but it's very, very nice, and they're just easily dissolve, I guess you could say, and when you chew them, so
hmm
they're
And
very
they
nice.
definitely do not have a fishy. There's no fishy taste at all.
Correct.
So,
Correct.
and I just want to let everybody know that that is because of the new patented technology. If anyone is interested in learning more about that, we did a webinar um, last year. I don't remember what month, but we did it on the technology of how these gummy chews are prepared. So you might check that out. You can go to nowfoods.com/webinars, where you can find all of our past webinars and look for the gummy chews. And if you're interested, it's interesting. It's very, very interesting.
Yes,
So
absolutely.
I also that esports reaction. I
Yes.
was looking on the website the other day for something, and I'm like, oh my gosh, can you believe that they have something for gaming? I mean,
Yeah.
that's a sign of the times, right?
Yep. There are people, there's like about 1 billion people worldwide that are gamers. That's amazing. I'm not one of them.
No, me neither. My
But
grandson sometimes will say, come on, play with me. I said, I have no idea what you're doing.
yeah, yeah. Right.
But
So anyway, but it's big business. It's considered an e-sport among some people, and some traditional athletes in other sports may not agree, but at least among the esports people, kind of like driving a race car, you have to be very quick with your reflexes, or you miss your mark in that regard. So you have to be definitely focused for hours at a time, and and focused, and have good vision, and not hopefully have your eyes drying up on you. So that's why we
yeah,
developed that formula.
yeah, and which is probably I was thinking about, that whole dry eye. I mean, just with the advent of the computer and how much we are on the computer these days, for
Hmm.
work, for, after work. Um, yeah, I think
Yeah.
could be a potential issue for many.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah,
So,
and that's that Maki Bright, which is a berry extract that we use in that. That's especially helpful for that. So we do have a formula for that just features, well, not just the Maki Bright, but has it for eye moisturization. So you can look for that online separately if you're not into gaming, but you'd like to see if it might help you with keeping your eyes moist.
yeah, yeah. Well, good stuff, good stuff. And I also like that we are offering some of our oils now in the glass bottles. And I think that was in response to consumer demand. Yes?
I imagine so. Yes.
Yeah, yeah. So just just to let people know that we do listen, we do hear, and people wanted it in glass bottles, and I think that was so that's what we did. But
Hmm.
yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Lots of exciting products out there.
Yes,
So, and I'm
absolutely.
glad you can pronounce some of those things because I'd be hard pressed to
Yeah.
do this webinar without phonetically stopping and sounding them out. So,
Yeah. Yeah,
um,
I can even pronounce organic avocado oil.
yeah, yeah, very good. And looking at those new mists that we have, I was
Yeah.
getting very relaxed. So mind over matter here. So
Yeah.
I'm
Okay,
have
well,
to try
I
those
guess you
soon.
don't need them.
Yeah, well, no, I'll have to try them. It's on my list. Definitely on
Okay.
the list.
Yeah,
So,
I'm looking forward to trying it myself. Yeah.
all right. Well, thank you again, Jim. Thank you everyone for joining us today. Just a reminder that you will receive a recording or a replay of this webinar. If you watch your email inbox, you'll get it about an hour after we end here. So if you want to look at it again or go back and review some of the products so you know what you want to purchase, that would be a good way to do it. And I just want to remind everyone that we do have these webinars on the third Thursday of every month during the year, except for December. Our next one will be in February. I didn't look up what the third February or the third Thursday in
I believe
February
it's the
is.
23rd. Third Thursday. No, I'm sorry, that's January. Oh, forget that. Oh, sorry. Scratch
Yeah.
that.
And I think what we're going to be doing it on is Magteam for cognitive
Oh,
help, which is another form
wow.
of magnesium. Yeah.
Yes. Excellent.
So,
Excellent.
so that will be really good. One, two, three. It is the 20th. It'll be on February 20th on Mag Team. So
Okay.
um, watch your email for the login instructions for that. So all right. Well, again, thank you everyone for joining us, and we will look forward to having you back on the line with us next month. Until then, stay happy and stay well. Bye bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.